Alright, welcome to another video. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. Today's topic is Fortnite. I want to help you understand Fortnite, the home screen, the battle pass, and some settings that you would need to change before you get into your first match. There are also a couple of builds that you need to teach yourself, just two really. A third one is really good to know too, and I'll show you this in the videos, but there are two that are very easy builds, but you really do need to teach yourself these builds in order to be able to survive Fortnite. So there's just two must know builds that you need to understand to survive. So this is a lot of information. I will not be able to put all this information in one video. These videos they're gonna be 3 different videos. So in the first video, I'm gonna show you how to understand the home screen and all the tabs and how to know what you're looking at when you log into Fortnite. In the second video, I'm gonna go over the settings that you need to change and adjust before you start your first match. And in that video, I will show you the builds that you need to teach yourself. Very easy builds, it's very easy. And in the last video, I will go over the battle pass for those of you that are interested in understanding the battle pass. It's kind of tricky, but I'm hoping that I can help you understand all of this so you can enjoy Fortnite. So with that being said, this video is for people who have never played Fortnite before. This is for people, you want to give it a try, you haven't downloaded it yet. This is not for people that have already played. So this is not for you. You probably know all this stuff. This video is not for you. The 3 videos. Unless you don't understand, unless you try it and you don't understand, then you know. Anyway, like I said, it's a lot of information to go over, so that's what you can expect. So let's get into it. You downloaded it. This is going to be the first screen that you're looking at. You just press start like it says. It's logging me in. I've already created my accounts. You'll probably go through all that, creating your account and all that. And then it will log you in. It will log you in. So now, depending on what platform you're on, the buttons are going to change. But Fortnite always shows you what buttons are what you need to push. Like if you see there now on the battle royale underneath, it says X to play because I'm recording on the PlayStation. So it's telling me push X. If you're on Xbox, it'll tell you to push whatever button is, the corresponding button. And on the Switch, the same thing. On PC, you can just click on it. So on PC is the easiest. You can click everywhere, and if you're a PC gamer, you already know. So what we're talking about today is the battle pass. We're not going to worry about save the world here. Save the world is their campaign mode, so to speak. You do have to pay to get access to it, and I don't recommend it really. It's not super great. Creative is a place where you can go to learn, to really hone in your skills and to get better. So for now, you're not going to worry about creative. You're a brand new player. What you really want to do is learn what I need to show you and then jump into battle royale and play some matches so you can get a feel for it. And then if you decide you like it, then you can practice in creative and do all that good stuff. So again, we're going into battle royale so you can see the home screen. So this is good. This popped up. This is the news tab, which is actually on the home screen. So this is kind of where they advertise to you, like they're advertising this is stuff that's in the item shop. We won't worry about that right now. So now this is what you're greeted with when you open up Fortnite. And this is what I want to help you understand. So we're going to go over everything that you see here. Left, right, center, everything. So we're going to go over all this in today's video. Now your character in the middle will not look like mine, and until you actually own skins, you're gonna get a random default character every time. You will not be able to choose your character unless you actually own skins. So that'll make a little more sense a little later, but for now, just know that you're not gonna be able to choose your character because you don't own any skins. So first is the tab up on the far left. You can see it there. It is my menu button. So now you see here is where you find friends. Here's where you'll see your friends that play, your friends that it's imported from your console. You can find friends. Now, if we go over to the very left, you can move up, and this is my profile. So you can see my profile here. It's showing you all the places I logged in from. You have some quick settings there you can change if you like. And then here again, here's where you can join friends to play, so you can party up in this tab. This tab here is where you can actually search for friends or suggested friends or people that you've recently played with. You can get into matches and play with random people on the same team. So if you've played with people randomly on the same team, they would show you who they are here, so you could add them as friends and whatnot. Voice chat. So this will only turn on when you are in a party, when you are partied up with your friends. Then you'll see some voice chat options. But on the bottom, you definitely see microphone quick settings. Now, here is where you're going to find the regular settings and all of the legal mumbo jumbo and stuff. You can select your game mode there, but I'll show you a different way. Here is where you can leave a party. You can leave a party another way too, but this is where you would leave your party. If you were in a party, you could leave here. If you're on PC, you could exit the game from here. So you would go to this tab here, and it would allow you to exit the game, to shut the game down. On console, you just, go back to your home screen and shut it down that way. So that's all that there is on that tab there. So if we move down where it says Chapter 3, Season 1, underneath that you can see the level that I'm currently on, which is 178. And then it shows you the experience points that I need to get to level 179. That star next to it with the +5 means that it's going to give me 5 stars. They're battle stars. Battle stars are for the battle pass. So I'll explain it a little bit, but we'll get more into that when I get into the battle pass. But just know, for every level you go up, you acquire 5 battle stars, all the way up to level 200. Once you reach level 200 and you go past level 200, then you will not acquire battle stars anymore. Underneath that, you see there's a view quest tab. Excuse me. The quest tab is for challenges that you can do while you're playing. So this is mainly for the battle pass. A lot of people really don't bother with the quests, because you're gonna find when you play Fortnite, you're gonna play for one of two reasons. So you're gonna play either to be the best, to be a sweaty, or to earn everything in the battle pass, to acquire items from the battle pass. So for those of you that play that way, quests are important. They give you experience points. I'm gonna show you what it looks like in a minute. But before I do, let's go underneath and where it says Season 1 resources. So you see battle stars. I have 90 battle stars right now, and you see gold bars, and I have 4,895 gold bars. Now, the gold bars are important. You pick them up in game and you use them to buy items. So you can buy yourself weapons in game, healing items. There are NPCs that you can hire with gold. So NPCs are non-player characters. There's a bunch scattered throughout the map, and you can talk to them, and I highly recommend talking to them because they give you stuff for free when you talk to them. So they'll give you items. Sometimes they give you weapons, healing items. They give you stuff. They'll give you materials. They give you a lot of stuff. So it's definitely worth talking to them, but you can also buy weapons from them. So they'll allow you to buy weapons. You can buy weapons from vending machines. You can find gold from chests, searching chests. You can find gold. There are safes hidden throughout the map that you can find and open up the safes, and you can get gold that way. You can destroy couches, you can destroy beds, washing machines. A lot of the things you destroy will poop out gold, so you can get gold that way too. So you definitely want to pick up gold. The max you can carry is 5,000. So once you get to 5,000, you'd have to spend it and collect it and spend it and collect it. So yeah, it's just to make the game a little interesting, I guess. So here's your quest tab. Let's look at the top left there. You see L1 and R1. So these show me my quests. Next, I can look at the map. If you go into this right now, your map is going to be grayed out. You're not going to see any landmarks or anything. It will only show once you visit the area in a match. So after you visit the area in a match, then it will open up on your map. It won't show before then, so you're going to be looking at a completely gray map. I do have one area here you can see that I still have not visited yet. We're 8 weeks into the season and I have not visited this area yet. So it's grayed out. Otherwise, my map is completely open. So yeah, your map is going to look completely like that area I just showed you. And as you play, your map will open up. The next tab over is characters. These are your NPC characters. So these are all the people that I've talked to throughout the season. I don't know if I haven't found these people or if these people haven't showed up yet, but these are all the NPC characters. If you look up a little bit next to where it says L2 and R2, there's a little bar, a meter going across with a bunch of arrows in it. So that's showing me where I am as opposed to how many characters I found. So I found 19 out of 22. And then it's showing you where all of my friends are. So if I want to be competitive with my friends, I can see how many people they've talked to versus how many people I've talked to. And if we do the L2 and R2, this is how many fish I've collected throughout the time that I've fished. And the same thing, the bar up there shows me what my friends have collected versus what I've collected. So yeah, this is just if you get something to do, I guess, if you get bored with the game. Now back to the quests. So you see there, I got a daily bonus goal for daily quests. I already did them today. Each time you do one, so when you complete one, you get 8,000 XP bonus. When you complete 2, you get another 8,000, and when you complete 3, you get another 8,000. After that, they're only worth 750. So before you finish those, you get the 750 and you get the bonus 8,000 for the day. Once you finish them, you can still finish completing the bonus, the daily quests. Like you see here, that one, it says eat apple and all that. So I got 3 of 4. I'm almost done with that one. But it's only going to gain me 750 XP. So a lot of times once you finish 3, there's no reason to keep going with those. Here you have season. They give you bonuses for completing so many quests throughout the season. You can see at the top. This, I don't know why it's still here. That was week 3 quest and it's still here. It's done. So I don't know why it's still sitting there. Usually they go away once you finish them. And these are the week 8. There was more, but I've finished some already. So these are what I still have to do. And you can see it's worth 25,000 XP for each one I finish. Milestones are easy. These are in stages. Excuse me. So like this one here, stage 8 of 20 spend bars. So I need to spend 275 more bars to get to 20,000. and then I will gain 8,000 XP experience points, and when I do, it's gonna go up. So stage 9 will probably be to spend 25,000, and then what I've spent so far will stay the same. And once I reach 25,000, then I'll move on to stage 10, and so on and so on. And you can see here, this one I've done 20 of 20. These are not something usually I would go after. I just kind of do them as I play without even looking at them, because they're all, like you see, this one is place top 10. It's all stuff that you're gonna do anyway without having to look at it. So like you see here, reboot teammates, I don't do that, so I'm still on stage 1. This one is hunt wildlife, you know, because there's animals scattered throughout, so all you have to do is remember, okay, let me shoot the animals when I see them, and then you're gonna just keep moving on up, so without even looking at it. Oh, this one down here is a pack that I bought, and it's giving me V-Bucks, so it's tracking how many daily quests I do. So I already finished the first stage, was to complete 4, and you see there on the bottom, the second stage is to complete 8, so I need to complete 1 more, and then I'll finish that, and they'll give me 200 V-Bucks. V-Bucks are the in-game currency. Well, you probably know, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Well, actually, we can get into that now. Look, on the top right, you see I have 11,500 V-Bucks in my account. When it comes to V-Bucks, you do need to be careful. If you end up buying V-Bucks, wherever you buy them from, they're only available on that platform. So if I buy my V-Bucks on PlayStation, I don't have access to them on Xbox or Switch, anywhere else. If I buy it on the Xbox, then I don't have access to it anywhere else. If I buy it on mobile, I don't have access to it anywhere else, only on mobile. So you got to be a little careful. I don't know why Epic Games does that. You know, something to do with the kickbacks that the companies get. So your V-Bucks don't go across all platforms. So they won't show up. So just know that. Underneath that, you can see I'm on NA West. That's the server I'm on. But you can change your server, the server that you're on, if you decide you want to play on a different server. We won't really go into that, but I'll show you how to, just in case you're curious. Sometimes you want to play with other people. You know, if you say you want to play with somebody in a different country, you want to find a server that's in between you two, so that neither one of you has bad ping or lag. You get bad lag. So that's one of the reasons you would change the server. So underneath that, you can see there, that's where the ad that it showed us in the beginning. So that's always just there for advertisement. Underneath that, there you see where it says duos. So I was playing duos a little bit ago, and these are the game modes. So you see there it says push square for change. So I push square, and here's where you can find your game modes. So the game modes that you would be interested in right now, being a brand new player, is one of these 4 game modes: solos, duos, trios, or squads. So obviously these are teams of 4 playing against each other, teams of 3, teams of 2, and here it's just one-on-one, 1v1. So, but it's actually one, you know, there's 100 players in the match. So these are the game modes that you'd be interested in right now. Like I said, creative later. There are other game modes you can give a try later. Some of them are kind of fun. Battle Lab is one that you definitely want to. We will go into Battle Lab in the settings video, so you're gonna see, because this is actually where I train and where I do my practice and stuff. So I prefer Battle Lab over creative. Party Royale is where you can go in and you can talk to people and meet new people, and it's exactly what it sounds like. There's no fighting, no weapons. It's just going in and meeting new people. I really don't recommend Party Royale, especially being brand new. There's a lot of kids on Fortnite, so you do have to be a little mindful of that. So let's go into the center there. on the top where it says L1 and R1, you see we're on play. So this is where you want to start your game. The battle pass. So this is where we're gonna talk about in the third video. If you want to know about the battle pass, it does cost money. So it is each season. It costs $7.50. It's actually gone down since I started. I think it was a little more before, but it's $70.49 to be exact, US dollars. And in the third video, I'll help you understand all of this if you're interested in it. But just briefly, this is if you buy the battle pass, then you have access to earn all of these items. So just a quick look. So let's go to the next tab, compete. So this is where the sweaty tryhards are. This is where they live. They live to compete. This is not for you. These are basically tournaments, cash cups, all this stuff. So when you get good and when you're a professional, then you can come here and you can compete with the rest of the professionals. Not like me. And yeah, so I stay away from this tab. There's really nothing for me here. It's up to you. You know, once you're a professional, then you can come back, and this tab is self-explanatory. It shows you when the tournaments are, and this shows you tournaments that have already been done. So yeah, next tab. This is your locker. So in your locker, this is where once you acquire skins one way or another, either through the battle pass or by buying them, the only two ways you can really acquire skins. Once in a while, Epic Games will gift us skins, which is always nice, give you skins for free. So you will acquire them even if you don't buy skins or don't buy the battle pass. If you play, you will acquire free skins every now and again. They're usually not super great, but anyway, so here's where you would be able to customize your character, you know, to whatever you like. Weapons, you have your back bling, your weapons, gliders, contrails, emotes, and wraps for your weapons, weapon wraps. There's also the music that you hear in the background as you're in these menus, and also loading screens. So as you start your games and stuff, there's different loading screens that like I said, if you play, you're gonna get these. So we're not super interested in this right now. It's not what we're here. The next tab over is the item shop, where of course you can buy skins, harvesting tools, wraps. You can buy everything you can customize. You can buy here. You buy them for V-Bucks, which V-Bucks cost real money most of the time, and I'm going to show you that in a second here. Now we move over to the career tab, and you see here my account level. If you look, I'll show you right there where the account level is. I'm at 1,818. This is important for you right now because you haven't started. You're going to be account level 1. And what I need you to understand is from account level 1 to account level 10, Fortnite is not going to put you in a match with real people. So they're going to put you in matches with bots, with the AI. It's going to be just the computer playing against you. So they're going to put you in, they won't put you in a match with real people. Once you reach level 10, they'll start putting you in a match with real people. And it's usually player based. Or skill level. I'm sorry, it's usually based on your skill level. So you will generally be matched, but that isn't always true. So you have to be a little careful. And the reason that I'm mentioning this is because your first 10 levels are very important. That's going to be the time that you should take to really get as good as you can before they start throwing you in a match with real people. So don't take it for granted, and don't, because it's on the easier side. Bots are usually pretty easy. So just understand that your first 10 levels are just with bots, and you need to take that time to really try to get as good as you can and get as familiar as you can, because once you get into a match with real people, you're going to run into the sweaty tryhards, and yeah, it's not going to be as fun. You're not going to have as good a time. underneath that, we're looking at our achievements. These are achievements that they give you for doing stuff. The thing about the achievements that's actually pretty impressive is that they keep all your achievements from the day you started playing. So as I scroll here, is it faster? Why was it moving fast? As I scroll to the left here, you're gonna see, we can see the day that I started playing back in 2020 on May 25th of 2020 was the very first day I started playing, or the very first day at least I earned any achievements, which is, it really is about the first day I played. And it shows you season 2. So yeah, I've been at it almost 2 years, coming up to 2 years. So yeah, good times. I love this game. Anyway, let's move on. Oh no, let's not. Hold on. On the bottom there, you see profile and replays. So you can check on your stats, your life. These are lifetime stats. Here, it says no friends to display. It's kind of broken. The game glitches a lot, and it's has a lot of problems. But I don't know why it's not show. It should show where my friends are. But yes, you can see my stats for solo. And if I push square, it'll show you my duo stats. See, that's what I'm saying. It's broken. Like I play trios. I have trio stats, but it skipped them and went straight to squads. So you can see there my stats. And this is the LTM stats. These are game modes other than the 4 game modes that you saw. So yeah, and so if we do L2 up here, this is how many times I placed top 25, how many times I placed top 10. And here is the global leaderboard, and you're gonna see here, like this guy at top, look, 9,000 wins, over 9,000 wins compared to my 30 wins. So he's awesome. So sweaty, try hard. He's incredible. He's so incredible. So big ups to that guy. But yeah, and then if I change it, if I leave it there and change it to duos, look what happens. See? Then it changes. Duos, this guy has 7,000 wins to my measly 800. So he's also, his name is right, look, King. So he's the king. So, you know, good for those guys. I'm only teasing, good for those guys. But yeah. And then in the replay tab, by default, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just delete them. By default, Fortnite is set to record replays, I believe. Actually, I don't know if that's true, but either way, there's settings where you can record your replays. So a lot of people use it to make content for YouTube. This is usually why people record replays. Sometimes you can recording replays is kind of nice because so you can go in there and see what happened. If you don't understand what happened, you can rewind and go back, and it's a little tricky to navigate, but it is. So I turned them off, so I don't record replays. If I record, I record anyway. So there's that option. There is an option in the settings. You can figure out if you want to record your replays or not. Let's move on. Here is where you can buy V-Bucks, real money. Like I said, don't forget, wherever you buy your V-Bucks on, it's going to be stuck to that platform. Your Xbox user, if that's the only place you play, then you really don't have to worry about it. But like me, I play here, I play on the phone, I play on Xbox. You know, I play on the Switch sometimes. So that's why, I guess that's why I'm mentioning it. But you know, if you're only playing on one platform, then you really don't have to worry about that. And that's gonna do it for this video. This is a big video. I really hope this helped. Again, in video 2, we'll be going over the settings that you need to adjust and change, and learning the couple builds that you need to learn. And then in the last video, I'm gonna cover the battle pass. So I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna help you understand the whole battle pass. I really don't know how else to say it, but hopefully this video helped you. I really hope that you enjoyed yourself. I know it was a lot to go over, so feel free, watch it again, rewind it, pause it, do all that good stuff. Watch it as many times as you need to, because it is a lot of information. And if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, noties, all that stuff. Support the channel. Other than that, we'll see you in the second video. Till next time.